Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. When we're going through our days, it's very important that we utilize the modalities that are available to us. It helps keep us balanced and grounded and in an even keel position in our mindset and our heart space, allowing us to be able to really hear the intuition or the inner knowing or the direction in which your angel team is sending you toward. And there's a whole lot of modalities that could be utilized in different parts of the day should you need a little extra support along your path, right? So there's crystals, and crystals come in many different forms, and they offer a multitude of avenues toward your energy. When you interact with crystals, certain ones benefit certain areas of your body, your space, right? And other ones protect and help shield off or, repel, if you will, negativity. And then there are other crystals that, share their positivity within your energy. And it's pretty amazing, actually. And it brings me right back to the basics, because this was something that our long past, before, society came into advancing in technology and, deciding that it was okay to, use their power in maybe not an agreeable kind of way toward the entire masses. But it was done over time, and it was led to believe that maybe that was the right direction in order to achieve, without really understanding that everything comes from within. And when we use Mother Earth's trinkets, right? Assets, I don't want to call them toys, they're not toys. Do you know what I mean? They're powerful. They're very rich in vibration and, frequency and healing, protection, clarity, wisdom, knowledge, the whole thing. But I mean, even if you don't have the ability to obtain crystals in order to sync your energy and receive the benefit, there's always breathing techniques. And breathing techniques actually work just as well. Because when you realize the proper way to breathe and you utilize your breath and control how you hold it, expel it, take it in, digest it, right, so to speak, then it actually opens up different areas within your temple and allows another flow of oxygen, if you will, to invigorate, entice, right, your energy field in a positive direction, as long as your mindset is right. And then there's also tapping techniques where you tap a certain amount of times in a certain area on your body. I have diagrams of that if you're interested. I also know different breathing techniques that I can share with you, if you would like, as well as what type of crystals may be the best ones in order to facilitate the need that you're seeking, right? And then there's also different speech recognition patterns where you're mindful of what it is that you're speaking and what it is that you're thinking, and that you're using, your ability to control your body, right, to a certain degree. in order to benefit you to open up other doors or other avenues that maybe once you weren't able to access because you didn't have all the right configuration, we'll say, because you have to actually feel the joy and you have to embrace the unknown and you have to be, delightful in the adventure. And some of those things, bring you back to, a childlike place. And you don't always like to show that, out in public space. So I get that. So when you've got like 5 or 10 or maybe even 15 minute, where you can duck into a private space and you could allow yourself to align with what it is that you seek, the vision that you hold, the vibration that you are achieving to become, right? Because awareness opens up a lot of different doors where not everything is a doable situation overnight, but over time, when you utilize them in, your best avenue, right, which best suits you, then you'll start to see that more of those moments of opportunity will present themselves to you, allowing you to balance, right, your visions, your quest to your present day moment, so that when moments of peaceful bliss come your way throughout your day, you'll be able to identify them, even if it's for just 30 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Because that means that you're balancing your energy by allowing the flow and the ebb of how life works around you, but harnessing your energy to best suit you so that you work the best you can within the energy around you. It takes your discernment, your intuition, it takes your determination and your motivation. So when situations come your way, do you look at them as a way of defeat, or do you find a different way? Maybe even a modality that you didn't quite put faith in before is becoming more prevalent now. And when you think about it, your I am affirmations are your best modality because it incorporates you in the present moment as you focus on what it is that you're bringing into fruition. And you're believing by repeating, by feeling, by enjoying the resonating sensations that are welling up within your energy that are providing you more courage to be brave and to continue to go forward into a place that you've not yet been, but holds value greater, far beyond where you've ever been, where enlightenment and understanding and spiritual journeys soon begin. And pretty much that all rounds out to understanding that we are light essences and that we're all here designed with a contract, a play, a script, if you will, of what it is that we need individually in order to obtain our highest growth, our strongest, firmest foundation, so that when we build our structure for our future legacy, we're not building it on old stepping stones. We're creating the vision, the vibration, and the frequency of the steps that have been hidden. Not anyone's fault, but we're rising them to the surface by giving more awareness to the basics, where we lived with the land and the land lived with us. And we all had purpose. and we all had direction. And some of us could be fixing our wrongs from past lives. Some of us could be here to teach, to be a guide, right? Maybe even a light essence that was an original to the planet, right? Where we all live through interconnectivity, helping each other. Whichever position that you may play, that you may be aware of, or you may be waking up to, I am always here to aid, to direct by your lead, by reading your energy, and then showing you through your words and your mannerisms what it is that you need in order to perfect, enhance, or bring out and share. Because not everybody has bad things that are hidden. We all have traits and talents that our higher consciousness aligned for us to realize when we reach a certain vibrational level. It's not about age, it's not about knowing, it's not about knowledge that you read in a book. It's about what your energy, what your soul, what your light essence is waiting for you to evolve toward, so that that information could be given to you freely. I've seen this in my own life too. And it's actually quite amazing. And I, offer you the strength and the encouragement to step into your higher self, or at least open up that door of awareness so that you realize that there is a door and that you can enter it, and it will bring so much bounty, because it'll give you a new outlook on how you can live your life, not through self-serve, but through serving others, maybe even through your example. So, the next time a question comes your way and it makes you stop and think, remember, you've got the choice to choose and to pick and choose, if you will. And I say pick and choose because you don't want to pick something that's not right for you. But you can certainly dip your toe anywhere you'd like to see what the energy feels within your spectrum. And you'll know right away if it's right or wrong. And if it's wrong, well, now you know what to avoid. And if it's right, now you know what to put your faith in. And I can tell you right now that when you lead from a loving, giving, warm, empathetic, compassionate place, where forgiveness isn't something that's held against you, but it's used as a benefit, a tool, an asset to free you, to lift you from once was a hidden chain into a world where song, dance, vibration, frequency, it's a dance waiting for you to join. It's free, it's liberating, it's enlightening, and it is enjoyable. I'll tell you that. I am so very happy. I've always been happy, but now I have a real reason that makes me excited for the next day to come, for that next moment, because I know that by staying right here, grounded in today, that the excitement I hold for every tomorrow is going to be even better than what today could have ever been. Because I believe. Do you believe? I have faith. Do you have faith? I am walking in that direction because I believe that this is my direction. It feels right. You'll know if it feels right. If you need any questions answered along the way, you're never alone because I'm always here. So reach out. Whether you need a modality, whether you need encouragement, whether you need, a liaison, if you will, a helping hand, an inspirational smile, a warm touch, I'm always near. My friends, my family, my interconnected soul tribe of light essences, wherever you may be on your path, I am offering you love, light, and more encouragement to continue. That positivity is always something worth walking toward and living in. Blessed be.